Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to show you guys some gadgets I haven't really talked about that much in my other videos. I want to talk about more here. The first is the Psion Series 5. This is a PDA that was released by Psion way back in the late 90s, I think 97 or 98. Pretty unique. It's kind of like a palm top computer. So yeah, I've already shown you guys some handheld PCs before, like the Mobile Pro, NEC Mobile Pro, Psion Netbook Pro. This one is a lot lighter. This is less than a pound, I believe. It's very, very light anyways, and it runs on lithium batteries, which is really, really unique. So no rechargeable kind of batteries there. And yeah, so for a QWERTY keyboard here, it's basically a PDA, so it has the regular Word, spreadsheet programs, contacts, agenda, email, calculator, jotter, extras, zoom. Then you have some, forget what this is, some wireless thing, and copy paste up there. Okay, let's see. Tell you the specs on this. The CPU is a Ps7110. Not familiar with that one. Running at 18 to 36 megahertz. Memory up to 16 megs of RAM. Display is a 5.6 inch 640 by 240, which is pretty standard for a handheld PC back in the day. 16 color grayscale LCD there. Does have a microphone. It has compact flash expansion. Takes 2 AA batteries, which is what I mentioned, pretty unique. 2 AA batteries, and only weighs 354 grams, so extremely light and portable. That's with the battery. You guys see there's the compact flash expansion slot right here. Then you have the stylus. Comes in out of here. Compact flash expansion. Very common back in the day. And over here we have the AC adapter jack, as well as this should be the battery slot, I think. That's why I have lithium batteries here, but it actually takes AA's, I believe. So yeah, anyways, yeah, this runs on AA batteries actually. So yeah, that's it. Anyways, it's pretty cool computer. Just want to show you guys. Some people still like to use this computer because the fact that it runs on just normal batteries. It's very, very light and portable, and as a PDA, it does, you know, things that a smartphone would do these days, like calendar, appointments, contacts, stuff like that. And yeah, it is an ARM processor, by the way. I wasn't sure what the CLPS 7110 was, but I'm looking it up. It is an ARM processor, and yeah, I believe it uses the Epoch operating system, the predecessor of Symbian operating system. So the predecessor of Symbian OS, which is, you know, used with Nokia phones, this had the predecessor called Epoch, EPOC. So yeah, and this one, I don't think they really made a. Did they make a? Yeah, I don't think they really made a successor to this. They made Psion Series 7, but it is a lot larger than this. So they haven't really made a successor to this that was the same size or similar size. I guess you can say this is a predecessor to UMPCs. Anyways, that's a Psion Series 5. And just want to show you guys some other PCs because I'm getting rid of these guys now. I want to show you guys the ports and the specs on these before they disappear. This is Fujitsu P1630, which you have seen in one of my other videos, but I want to show you guys more in detail about the features of this computer. This runs on an Intel Core 2 Duo ultra low voltage. I believe this is a 1.2 gigahertz. Windows 7, but Windows Vista when it came out. Fingerprint reader. This one is a touchscreen, I believe. Resistive. Then you have some function buttons up here. Zoom in, zoom out. I believe a rotation button, landscape, portrait, FN, contrast button, the power switch right here. Standard keyboard. No trackpad actually. I think they expect you to use the touchscreen. It is convertible. You flip it over, and convertibles back in the day used the swivel form factor. This one can actually swivel either way, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, they use the swivel form factor, which is pretty rare these days. Most convertibles these days use some kind of like Microsoft Surface kind of you know, turn into a tablet kind of hybrid, or they use the Lenovo Yoga kind of one where you flip it backwards. They don't. You don't really see this kind of twisting mechanism much anymore because it takes a lot on the joints, takes out a lot on the hinge of the notebook. So they don't like that, so they don't use it much anymore. Anyways, the back ports we have, what is this here? We got full-size VGA right there. Then you have full-size Ethernet. Then you have modem jack. Is that a modem jack? Yes, that is a modem jack. Yep. This computer came out in 2008, I think. Yeah. Anyways, came with a modem jack even back then. Kensington lock slot. Bottom, you should have some kind of docking connector. This being a business notebook. By the way, the screen is at 8.9 inches, so it's smaller than 10 inches. And you have stylus here because you have a resistive touchscreen. Good to have a stylus when you have a resistive touchscreen. This was before capacitive touchscreens there. SD card slot, USB port, headphone, microphone, another USB port, AC adapter jack. Over here we have wireless on-off switch, a hardware one. Then you have expansion slot. I believe this is an express card slot. Yeah, I think this is express card. I was thinking, is this a PCMCI? No, I think it's express 45 or something. So anyways, I don't think even business notebooks these days come with express card slots anymore, but back in the 2000s they did. So anyways, Fujitsu P1630, I guess you can consider it a netbook, except it's slightly more powerful than a netbook because they're running Core 2 Duo and not Intel Atom. Next one I want to show you guys is the Dell Latitude E4200, and this is until I got the Sony Vaio. Until I got that one, this was the lightest notebook I've used, and it was about 2.8 pounds when it was released back in 2008. That was a pretty big deal because notebooks back in 2008 usually weigh like 6 pounds, you know. Alright, so I know I'm missing some keys here because this notebook is heavily used, so I'm missing a lot of keys, but it still works. Still works. Just press it. It's a membrane keyboard. Still works. You can find replacement keycaps for it. Anyways, very small trackpad, but at least you have individual clicky buttons there. I actually like this PC a lot when I used it back in university. It's a really nice PC. Dell Latitude, and pretty thin. This was from 2008. Pretty thin, right? It's a lot lighter than the Fujitsu is. Despite the screen is 12 inches, so it's a bigger screen than the Fujitsu, yet it is lighter than the Fujitsu. Very interesting. VGA, full-size VGA here. You have an eSATA port here, which is also USB. Then you have the audio, the microphone, and headphone jack right there. And then you have a smart card reader, express card slot. Ooh, actually, this might be the larger. Yeah, I think this is the larger express card. This is a smaller express card slot. Okay, always good to be adding expansions. And then on the side here we have manual wireless switch right there. You guys can see it that well. Come on, there we go. Wireless switch here, and side here we have FireWire port, which is not really common, but it's there. USB port, full-size Ethernet. The back, Kensington lock slot, and a AC adapter. These days for Dell, they prefer to add some ports on the back, like a full-size Ethernet and stuff. Of course, this is a extended battery, which is why it sticks out like this. And of course, you have the docking connector at the bottom, as is common with all business notebooks. So that's Dell Latitude. I like this notebook. It's yeah, very portable, very light, and I don't mind Dell Latitude. I just prefer ThinkPads now. So like my ThinkPad X240, which I reviewed in my other video. Alright, now last one. Oh, got this one 2011. The HP Envy Beats. I think you guys have seen this already. But yeah, just want to show you guys. This is the heaviest notebook I currently have, I think. It's 14 inches. Have this nice red color scheme here. Smooth trackpad. This one has dedicated graphics, AMD Radeon 6630M on it, which is really nice because it's my second notebook with dedicated graphics. My first one was a really old Dell Inspiron. Okay, this one has a slot loading DVD drive. It is the only notebook I have with a DVD drive. And it has two USB ports, two headphone ports. Why two headphone ports? Because this one is a combo, I think, and the other one is not. Alright, and the front we have just a mere SD card slide here. We have another USB, but this one is a USB 3, which is very it's very critical because it's 2011. Not many computers had USB 3 ports back in 2011, but HP did, which is very appreciated. And then you have a HDMI mini display port and full-size Ethernet right there, as well as the adapter jack. So I like the HP. It's really heavy though. It's like 5 or 6 pounds, but and the display is kind of broken on it. But I used this one for like 3 years. The Dell I used for like 3 years as well. Yeah, about 3 years, 2008 to 2011. And then Fujitsu, which is really small, 9 inches. And show you guys that 9 inches. And then this little guy, which is very pocketable. You can fit it in your pocket. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's just some gadgets that I didn't really fully review in my other videos, so I want to show you guys one more time. That's it. Thanks for watching.